Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Arizona will put it away to start this one. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Texas offense will have the football first. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback making adjustments. Toss sweep to the right. Fights off the defender. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Wide open on the right. The tag. Touchdown, Texas! Once he got some room, it was over.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense will have its first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The lone back's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lost one down the sideline. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12. And
oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Snagged in the middle. It's Wilcox. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on once. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Trying play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. That carry puts him over 2,500 yards for his career.
And it's been really fun to watch this guy's development in college football. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and faster in every game. He just seems to get a little bit better. That's a pretty nice milestone to hit.
Nice milestone, nice consistency, nice durability. It takes you being healthy, and this guy's really done a good job throughout his career being that lead guy and putting up numbers.
They boot it away on fourth down. fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Motion from the back. Little touch pass to the receiver. Creates a little room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense working from the pistol. Handoff to the lone back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Lets it fly. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. This one's complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's York. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Makes the grab. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pulls it in. It's Harper. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. Turns it on in midfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead, he turns the football over.
And this is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where he's brilliant. That's really the added element he brings this offense. But you do need to reel him in with respect to the fundamentals and taking care of the football. Just has to do better moving forward.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Henderson. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's on target and complete. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
He'll bring it out. It's York. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Escapes the sack. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Thanks to grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On the run, it's Torres. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I think this is coach speaking. Very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on. Turning it on! And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
He wants to throw it again. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence, and don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, trying to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl for the defense. They did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Got the quick pass. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are...
Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Immediately fires to the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd and goal coming up. Back to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown Longhorns! Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
Fielded in the end zone. It's York. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal. Got room on the return. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. From the gun, the running back has it.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Going to swing it on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Great place to start for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Longhorns come to the line, needing just inches for the first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Coming out with it, it's York. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on